Can I have a Mike and Ike, please? Maybe the red one right there, or pink one.
Seriously, you're not gonna be able to catch it.
Okay.
Yeah, probably she's been so bitchy is because she wants to go outside.
Alright, then it's supposed to be our last one, so I need to start cooking dinner. You have one more week of school off. What are you gonna do? Oh damn, you're doing that next week? Alright, pick a place. And are you going to your friend's house? Just chill at mom's house. Feel that. Okay. Yo, I'm gonna land right here. Where'd you land down, bros?
Stoppage here for an injury. More from LA in a moment. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So the third drives the charm. They are on the board, albeit with just a field goal.
Yeah, 3 points from 3 drives. That's not going to win you a whole lot of football games. Hopefully the fact they were able to move the ball a little bit can wake up their offense.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Play action. It's gone.
Shoot me, get
Got a man. It's Higby complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time. Goff now looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now Goff. Escaping the pressure right. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Sly able to put this one through, and the lead stretches. 16-3 now. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Jackson. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can have him in.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson.
That one complete downfield to Thomas.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Brian Thomas.
53 yards.
And the Chargers are back within a score.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And New York set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play.
Third down and 6.
Gone.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Airing it out deep for Woods.
And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff.
Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you back over. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. Up past the 30, second down coming up.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Back to throw, Goff. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now it's Goff. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. It's a run with Akers. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome?
That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there for L.A. 49 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Throwing is Jackson. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And they work this out past the 25. They'll run on first down with Akers. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Going right back to Akers. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's Goff. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
And 99 yards to go if they want to do just that.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
And some room to roam now. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Goff now to throw. He'll dump this off to Akers. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Here's Goff. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Charger drive about to get going. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 28 yards.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood from the 9, 2nd and 5. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted.
Holding offense.
And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Gay's kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Goff now looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. A give up the middle to Akers. Wiggles free, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Will McDonald. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. But give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Chargers ready to take over. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Jackson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Jackson. Drops it off for Chubb. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
4 yards on his pickup. 2nd and 6.
Jackson will throw again. Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. penalty against them.
To throw is Jackson.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 115 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. A give running right is Akers. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Cam Akers, 32 yards. And the Jets are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. The Charger drive about to get going. This AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages of this ball game.
Holding offense.
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Jackson now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jackson from the shotgun. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
To about the 35, 2nd down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Now 3rd down and 7. To throw is Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chargers offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest, and this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Jackson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl.
The Jets are going to the Super Bowl as we say thanks for watching and good night.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Every career starts as a dream, a belief that someday you'll join the greats and line up next to them on the same field in the same league. That dream required incredible sacrifice just to even make it to this point. For the coaches and teams of this league, they dream of the right player that changes everything for their franchise. Tonight, those dreams collide. Welcome to Madden's NFL Draft.